Welcome to Calamba. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England and I am travelling all the way from Philippines to the United Kingdom by land and water. Now, I arrived in Calamba today and this is my first time of going out and about. But the question is, where is Calamba? Right, on the map, it's right here. Now, I do like going off the off-beaten track to see stuff, to see new places. And the reason I've come here is because this is the home place of the national hero, José Rizal. He was born here. There is a house that is now a museum dedicated to him. And there's a big massive statue somewhere down there. But you can't get that way. In fact, you can go that way. Basically, there's a park just over there. And I thought I could get in that way. But now I've found I can't, so I'm trying to find a way in. Now, one thing I am learning about the Philippines is the traffic is noisy. I've looked back at a couple of the videos I've done over the last few days and even I'm going, my God. Oh, cats, little kittens. So I'm trying to keep away from the traffic. So the main road is that one. I don't think they've discovered electric vehicles yet. And they do love honking the horns. So I'm only here for one day and that is it. I think it's long enough to go and see the sights, the sounds. I got here early enough to have breakfast. Unfortunately, the place I could get breakfast was somewhere that was selling sweet and sour pork with rice, which I've never really had for breakfast before, but it was nice. That's a nice house. So the park is just down here. Hopefully we'll get there soon. Now I'm back on Main Street. The one with all the traffic is the one's down there. It's a lot quieter. A lot quieter. I did get excited earlier on because I did see a coffee shop. And then I found out it was closed. So I'm still searching for anywhere that sells coffee. And I think the only place that does is McDonald's. Where is this park? Right. Now, I've been reading up a little bit on this city. It is one of the richest cities in the area. Mainly because of all the industry that's going on around here. Was that park down there? Yep. I do like that sign up there saying Dog Pound, real burger experience. Oh, lots of trees I can see. When you do go off the beaten track to random places, I do get stared at a lot. Oh, railway track. People live on there. So I sort of get used to people pointing and going, why is there a Westerner here? Oh, we could be lucky here. Oh, looks a bit of a posh area. Oh, what's that over there? We'll find out. Right, this park is meant to be here. The Plaza Lounge. What is this? Stadium? Now, is this a car park for people who will visit this place, or just parking it for work? It's not a park. The map lied to us. But there is a statue. And that is the statue of José Rizal. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. And then the stadium behind it. That looked quite impressive. So there he is. Looking very statesman-like. A sign at the bottom. Obviously in Filipino. But José Rizal, 1861 to 1896. So it says on the map this is meant to be a park. Now that's to the José Rizal Coliseum. So is that for football concerts? Right, let's have a wander over there, see what's over there. Right, I'm leaving the park and I've just found out across the road that there is the town hall. That's massive. Seems to be a little bit of security, but you can walk in. I'm not too sure if I want to. And then I'll just go to the fancy entrance up there. That is big. And there's the fancy entrance that you can't get through. So that's the main entrance down there. Exit up there. I mean, I'm keen to go in, but I'm not too sure. Me filming as a foreigner would be a good idea. Let's have a walk across the road. Go straight through. Look at that magic. There's a lot of politics going on in there. Right, let's try and find something else. So that's the entrance to the park, which I didn't see before. Oh, so it's a festival 2024.
Rosa.
Hi. So this is the taxi rank for the town hall. Right, let's go back into the town. City, sorry. So I'm coming up to the main street. This is where it starts getting a bit noisy. Oh, there seems to be a lot of pizza places around here. You got the Yellow Cab Pizza Company. There's another one down there, Los Angeles. A bit modern. Capital Extension. Let's see what's around here. Well, I see the McDonald's sign, the golden arches at the bottom down there. I'll admit there's a lot of places I go to that are not touristy places. Oh. So when I do get here, I try and find something interesting that make people want to come here. So far, I'm not being very lucky. Oh, coffee closed. I'm back on the main road, still walking around. The traffic is crazy, it's noisy, but it's to be expected. I've just been in a coffee shop which I found. Oh my god, it was really nice. The staff were amazing. It was just a very modern coffee shop that looked a little bit out of place, but yeah, I've had a coffee fix. So the idea is I'm going to go to the other side of town, city. The cafe had an amazing Wi-Fi, so I had a look on Google Maps, and it's stuff to see down here, I hope. So at the moment I'm above the traffic and it's a visual place. Nice little view. So it's been a couple of hours since I was vlogging, and just after I left the coffee shop I had a little slip on the ground and I banged my knee. It was sore, really sore. So I decided to go back to the hotel to rest, and what time is it now? It's coming up to 6:45. Wow. And after about an hour of going ow, ow, ow with my knee, right, just got to work out how to get down. There it is. I decided that I had to go and sort out my SIM card, which I bought about 3 days ago, still not activated, even though I've tried so many times. So I found the Smarts network shop, in the shopping mall, just over that way. And basically I got a number, queued for an hour and a half waiting, and then it took about an hour for them to sort it out. Now the reason I had problems was I can't register the phone with the SIM card on an iPhone. It has to be Android only, which is annoying as hell. So before it gets too dark, I'm going to try and have a wander down here. Poor little dog. To see some more of the touristy stuff that you can see around here. Oh God, it's got a nail in its paw. Oh, the nails come off. So yeah, before it gets too dark, I need to go down and see what's left. And then get some wheat, and then chill. It's been one of them days. And as you can appreciate, even though I am living the dream, I do need time to chill, to relax. Especially in the night time. Oh, lots of taxis. Now, one of the things I am thinking about all day is pizza. So pizza is in my stomach tonight. Obviously I'll be finding somewhere cheap. This is taking longer than what I thought it'd take to get to the sites. There is a nice little statue of Dr. Josie Rizal. He's very popular around here. And everywhere I do go, they do have the name Doctor in front of his name. It is getting dark, as I said, and I'm not too sure if this is a friendly neighbourhood. And I am limping as I go along. I suppose this time of night in a strange neighbourhood, I should be carrying an expensive camera like this. Now I'm only going to see the final bits of the town because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'd rather do it now than wake up early, try and do it tomorrow. One of the things that is top of the list on TripAdvisor is this place, and there's a fence all the way around, you can't get in. It's St. John's the Bishop Church. I'm going to try and get around the front, if there is a front. It is getting really dark now. Now, even though it's a strange town, strange neighbourhood, no tourists, I don't feel that scared. I've not really been stared at that I could think that I am gonna be. I did get a couple of kids following me earlier, all speaking Filipino, didn't have a clue what they're saying. So from the side to another side, we'll get through there. Oh, I think the front's this way. And the last place I'm going to go to is José house, his original house that he lived in while I was here. It's a museum and it's closed on a Monday, which is today, which means I wouldn't have been able to get in anyway. I have had a look online at what it looks like. It just looks like a house. Was that the entrance? More gates. And the house itself is meant to have some original furniture from when José was alive, which makes some of the furniture over 120-year-old. This is quite impressive. Ah, there's the front. It's quite a nice area. Well, I know it's quieter here. Oh. So that is the church. All the gates are locked, so you can't get up to it, you can't get close to it. Looks quite nice with the lights on. These gates are a bit better. There is a lot going on around here. So just over there, there's a service going on. Lots of people singing and praying. And then across the road, there's a lot of people jumping up and dancing. No idea. But they're all having fun. I've come across the road just to see what they're doing. So on the stage itself up there, there's some funky dancers. And these are the non-funky dancers. Right, I was going to have pizza, but it's now 7:15, way past my dinner time. So I'm just going to find a local cafe, restaurant around here. This is the poor area, so I'm going to fit really good. Oh, what's this? What is this? What? Wow, that's really nice. You can hear the singing in the background. Hopefully YouTube didn't recognise it and go take you off. Today has been a manic day, and Calamba Rizal Shrine. Have I found this place already? Oh, there you go. I thought it was further on down. The birthplace of José Rizal. So this is his house. Well, I wouldn't expect that. I'm happy, I found it. I'll walk a bit further so you can get a better view. But this proves that every day is different when backpacking. No day is the same. Which makes it good. Well, let's have a better view of that place. I don't think I've explained who this guy was. So he was a writer, a poet, a spokesperson for the people. And on his death in Manila, where I was in a park where he was executed, it started a civil war for independence, and he's known as a hero of the country. But yeah, found it on a street I didn't expect to see it. So this is me going to find some food. Once I've had some food, wherever it may be from around here, I will probably get a taxi and go straight to the hotel, because I'm about 2-3 miles away, if not more. Oh, that looks nice. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'll be here. I'll be leaving to go on to the next place. I think a day here is long enough. There is not a lot to see. It's not the touristy place that tourists would want. I've seen it, I've done it, I've seen the birthplace of José. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've just got to press that like button if you want to see where I go next, because I haven't got a clue. All I'm thinking about is pizza, chicken, whatever, and then bed. But until the next time, bye bye for now.